Thomas and the trucks. Thomas wouldn't stop being a nuisance. Night after night, he grumbled at the sheds. "I'm tired of pushing coaches," he said. "I want to see the world." The other engines didn't take much notice, for Thomas was a little engine with a long tongue. One night, Edward came into the shed. He was a kind engine, and he felt sorry for Thomas. "I've got some trucks to take to Vicarstown tomorrow," he'd said. "If you take them instead of me, I'll push coaches in the yard." "Thank you," said Thomas. "That will be nice." So they asked their crews the next morning, and when they said yes, Thomas happily ran off to find some trucks. Now trucks are silly and noisy. They talk a lot and don't attend to what they're doing. They don't listen to their engine, and when they stop and bump into each other, they scream. "Oh, oh, oh, oh! Whatever is happening?" And I'm sorry to say, they play tricks on an engine that is not used to them. Edward knew all about trucks. He warned Thomas to be careful, but Thomas had been too excited to listen. The shunter fastened the coupling, and when the signal dropped, Thomas was ready. The guard blew his whistle. "Let's go!" answered Thomas, and he started off, but the trucks weren't ready. "Oh, oh, oh, oh!" they screamed as the couplings tightened. "Wait, Thomas, wait!" But Thomas wouldn't wait. Come on, he puffed, and the trucks grumbled slowly out of the siding and onto the main line. Thomas was happy. Come along, he puffed. All right, don't fuss, grumbled the trucks. They clattered through stations and rumbled over bridges. Thomas whistled as they rushed through Henry's tunnel. Then they came to the top of Gordon's Hill. "Steady now, steady," warned his driver as Thomas climbed the hill. Thomas shut off steam and prepared to apply his brakes. We're stopping, called Thomas, whistling to the guard. No, answered the trucks, and they bumped into each other. Go on! And before he could stop them, Thomas was being pushed down the hill towards Marin. The trucks were rattling and laughing behind him. Thomas tried so hard to stop him from making him go so fast. Stop pushing! He hissed. No, go on, yelled the trucks in their silly way. Look out for the train! Yelled one of them. Thomas was glad when they got to the bottom. He was hoping he could stop the trucks, but they were still too heavy, and they're still pushing against him. Please stop! He begged. They swerved into a siding at Marin. Whoa! Yelled Thomas. Oh! His brakes held fast and skidded along the rails. I have to stop! Oof! When he opened his eyes, he saw that he had hit the buffers. Thankfully, he hadn't come off the rails. But something else was waiting for him. The fat controller. "What are you doing here, Thomas?" he asked. "I've brought Edward's trucks for him, sir," Thomas answered. "Why did you come so fast?" "I didn't mean to. I was pushed," said Thomas sadly. "Have you pulled a train like this before?" asked the fat controller, concerned. "No," said Thomas sheepishly. "Then you have a lot to learn about trucks, Thomas. They are silly things and must be kept in their place. After pushing them about back at Namford for a little bit, you'll know almost as much about them as Edward does. Then you'll be a really useful engine." Thomas took the train on to Vicarstown, making sure to be extra careful as he went.